welcome to the Always Betting Podcast. I am your co-host, Pisky, and I am joined, as always, by the one and only Godfather. The Always Betting Podcast.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to start off this show by saying this podcast, and maybe you more specifically, okay? This thing is impacting my personal life.
Your mental health.
Do you understand? Okay?
The Always Betting Podcast. The whole
33 years. You know what she said to me the other day?
What?
We were having a discussion and perhaps my tone was a little elevated. You know what she said to me? She said, "Hey, buddy, you're not on your podcast."
What does that mean?
That I was being too loud. I was being too passionate.
Oh,
right?
Too much fuego.
Too much fuego. People watching this fucking piece of shit thing that we're doing, and like it's affecting me. It's affecting me. People texting me. "Hey, Daddy, why is Pisky holding a donut? Why is Pisky putting a donut in your hand? What's with the donuts? Hey, Dad, you want some donuts?" And then, look at this. Husbeth, look at this. Look what shows up in my door. Look what shows up in my door. A 6'4" Nigerian at my door. And he's like, "Do you have the code for the delivery?" And I'm looking at this guy, and he's looking at me. And he says, "Are you Alexander?" And I'm like, "Fuck no. But I know he does this shit."
You interrupted my new intro. The Always Betting Podcast. Home for the recreational bettor. Huh? What do you think?
Oh, nice assortment. French curlers.
Beautiful. All right.
You know I'm a diabetic, right? You know I'm a diabetic. Yeah. See, you're impacting my personal well-being.
Listen, I know there's other people at your household. I don't want to be rude. Are you not going to have a donut for week 2?
No.
Free picks?
No. I refuse.
Okay. Honestly, jokes aside, okay, a little intro with some donuts and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, you like to fuck around. A fucking humiliating experience.
Where do we go from here? That's my question to you.
Straight to the bottom.
So are we reinventing booby bets? Because they're online, they're called walking bets. We know what they really are. They're booby bets. But I think, honestly, the position that we're in right now, folks, we're talking about our record in the Circa Millions football contest. We started 2-8. We went donut last week. Donut. 0 for 5.
It's humiliating.
And, dude, you know what?
Humiliating.
Going through the tape and stuff, like when you did the recap at the end, like it's so like you said it with such conviction.
I'm not picking shit that I think is going to lose, but we can't win. Me and you are a bad combo.
I'm in the phone booth here at WeWork again, as per usual. If I had more space in here, you know what would be with me. Because I have the stats. I have the stats from last season and the season before. When I was walking around the streets of Las Vegas looking for signs to tell me what to put in my 5-team Circa Millions parlay, I started with a 6-4 record over 2 weeks. Not bad. 60%. Mazel tov.
Dude, I don't know what.
2023, a little bit of a slow start. 3-5-2 at the bingo machine. Me and the Godfather actually trying to do this shit, trying our hardest to come to a consensus for you, for us, to get on the podium, to get one of those blue jackets, like our friends.
No chance.
Down in Vegas. Shout out to WalesBet. Shout out to Spooky.
No chance.
Look at us, 2-8. Donut last week.
Disgraceful. Disgrace to my family name.
So, Godfather, where do we go from here, honestly? I think we got to go booby. I think we got to get a head start on everyone else that thinks they're alive.
I'm not interested in boobies. Do you understand?
What are you talking about?
No. We're going to turn it around this week.
No. I think we're too far behind already.
No.
You want to see what we're up against?
Listen to me. Listen
okay,
to me.
I'm listening.
Okay?
I'm
I
listening.
looked at the standings. There are something like 1,000 dumber people than us in this, okay?
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, there's a ton of people that have gotten 0. There's 5 people that actually haven't gotten
0?
5 double donuts. Double D donuts.
No. Really?
Yeah.
You looked at the standings?
Yeah, well, when I get humiliated, I'm making my business to try to fucking figure shit out. And that's all this is, an exercise in humiliation. You come out here saying, hey, it's bad. You enjoy my humiliation.
I don't enjoy your humiliation. I enjoy your energy. I enjoy your fire. I know this really bothers you. Like, this is real talk now, folks. I know this burns the Godfather's ass. He does not like to be wrong, especially when it comes to football. Do you hear him swearing the first 2 weeks? He can't control himself. It's like a virus. This guy, when he talks football, his eyes start to open up, and don't get involved with fantasy. Don't get involved with pick'em pools, and sure as hell don't get involved in public humiliation, 0-5, out of the sport that he loves most. He takes this very seriously. So when I tell him,
finally,
don't sweat
I can agree with you on something.
When I tell him, don't sweat it, it's okay, whatever, it's good for content.
You're again with this content fucking
the shit
business.
That he sends me back, he does not like that. He does not like it. He's in it to win it. And I'm just here to have a good time, I guess. So just to give you guys a lowdown, this is Thursday. Usually we record on Friday because we want those lines to move, or so we thought.
Yeah.
So my strategy's out the window. I don't know. Maybe I just turn on the mic. I'm here for support. I give you thumbs up, whatever. I don't know. Because clearly me holding you to a certain side because of line movement has not worked at all. But I do want to say something. I do want to say something. Listen to this, and this is going to blow your mind. Last week we went 0-5. In my other static odds pool, the confidence pool, I went 10-6 overall.
What?
I went 10-6 on the week, and we went 0-5.
That's like, come on, kids.
Where is your little red pepper? This is you should be wearing that around your neck.
It's right in front of me, staring right at me.
It should be around your neck.
I want. Give me a second.
All right. So I'll edit this out. So while the Godfather's away getting his special good luck charm, and I see that his OLG seat there is beating the shit. Those armrests were brutal. I remember having to change mine 5 times during my tenure at the OLG. There we go. So explain to our followers.
This is my voodoo necklace from New Orleans. Okay. Official.
You been to New Orleans?
So I know people that went to New Orleans. They were nice enough to bring me back a memento. Okay.
That was my favorite NFL trip so far. By the way,
this is a bonanum of my dad's corno. Okay, this is a family heirloom. Do you understand?
Okay.
This was proudly displayed, hanging from the rearview mirror of his '76 Chevy Monte Carlo. I pay cash. Okay. When my father passed in 2021, I told my family, the corno comes to me and nobody else. Okay?
Where was this last NFL Sunday?
We have it now. Let's fucking go with the power of the corno. Maybe we can turn this shit around. You know, it has been said to me I swear too much. How can I not? With what you're making me do.
Well, I just want to quickly show you, okay, before we jump into it, because we've already wasted 10 minutes of people's time here. This is what we're up against, Godfather. Let's see. What do you think of that?
Whose dungeon is that?
Pretty good setup, wouldn't you say?
Whose dungeon is that?
That's our friend Mr. Maybach. Quarter champion from last season. Shout out to Maybach.
Well, listen,
Mike's a great guy. He's been chatting with me a little bit through text, and he sent me that. He said, Pisk, what do you think of the new setup? And I said, wait till I show the Godfather what we're up against. Here we are. We're eating donuts.
Listen. We're not up against him.
What do you mean? He's in the contest.
We're up against ourselves. Until we can string and stack some decent weeks together. Don't talk to anybody else about this. We are persona non grata. Yes, we might as well be walking down the street. Hey, here's my shitty picks.
Free picks. You get what you pay for.
Oh my God. Okay. Please.
Okay.
Please. Because
let's rock and roll here.
I feel my blood pressure coming up. My medication's running low. I don't want to have to go to the pharmacist too on top of this today. Today has been a shit show like nothing else.
Yeah, we've been getting hammered. We've been really busy, guys. Very busy.
So it's Thursday because you're going on a road trip. Did you tell everybody that?
We are. Yes, I am. I'm going to be at the Cleveland Browns and Giants game. Big barn burner of a game this coming weekend. So I would like to include that in our picks. I'm just throwing that out there.
No.
And let me pull up Circa here.
We're not doing that game. I'm telling you straight.
I need that game. Come on. Come on. You like something in that one. Okay. No. Here, we're gonna try something a little new because I feel like we're all over the place doing this thing. 12 minutes in, we're wasting people's time. Let's start from the top and we just discuss every game. You like. And if you like it, I like it, we put it in the parking lot. And then at the end of our discussion, we see how many we have in the parking lot, and then we put them in stone. How does that sound?
I am down with whatever you want to do. But what I'm not down with is some of these fucking picks where if I don't like it, we're not doing it.
Okay.
End of story.
That's all right. So let's start at the top. Chargers and Steelers.
Okay.
Who do you like in that game?
I took a snapshot of your little post because my eyes aren't 100%, and I'm like,
that's for a different pool. That post, okay?
That's for a different pool.
That's
really?
For a different pool.
Is that why you made a donut analogy? Don't. I've told you.
I can tell whatever story I want.
You gotta wake up.
Social media.
You gotta wake up very early before you fucking pull one off on me, Piscopus. Let's go. How can that be 16 confidence points? How?
Because they're using a 3 in the pool that I'm in. Circa's a little sharper than that with their numbers.
Well, I would think so.
Well, there you go.
Okay. Well, we're not doing that one. If anything, we're doing the Steelers at -1.5 home opener to go 3-0, and it doesn't matter how they do it. They'll get the job done.
You would agree they look like shit?
Who? The Steelers?
Offensively,
yeah.
Little shitty.
Kind of shitty, but anyway, let's not really worry about the Steelers. Okay. That's my
second game on the board. Bears at Colts.
How many times are the Bears gonna fuck us? I don't understand. Like why? Why? You want to go? Really? Let's just do AFC South games and that's it. Eventually, we're gonna get some right.
I told you. Spent too much time down there in the sun.
No, man, dude, you're killing me. You really are.
Can you? Okay, clearly this isn't working. You're not focused.
Give me a game.
Give me a Godfather special. Say, Piss, this is going to win. And what, you're going to say the 49ers again?
Let's not make this about what I say and this and that, okay? Listen, what do you think about the plus 5.5 for the Jags?
Jacksonville again?
I asked you, what do you think?
Jacksonville, bottom.
Okay, you don't
against
like
the
it.
Bills? No.
Okay, forget it. Okay, forget it. How about
No.
the Eagles?
The Eagles.
Non te gusta either. Okay.
No. You know what? I don't mind the Eagles one. I think the Saints are overhyped. They've been just crushing people. They're just gonna
Crushing people? They're not going to crush. I don't think so. We got +3. Fuck, if Jesu Cristo can do us a fucking favor, maybe we push. Even a push would be an improvement.
I can get on board with the Eagles.
Park that one. Park it.
Okay, it's not in, but it's
not in.
Parked. It's parked. Yeah. +3 is a good number there too. By the way.
Okay. Well, thank you very fucking much.
That's actually the best number as of Thursday. If you want to play the numbers game, which 0-5 last week, I don't know. I don't even feel like I should.
Okay, I have another one. Okay, it's the kick them while they're down special. It's less than a touchdown. Okay, kick them while they're down. What do you think of the team that's in our second home in the United States? What's our second home in the States?
Our second home?
Yes.
What's our first home? Las Vegas?
Las Vegas, okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Second home?
No. That's who I was referring to, Gazzo.
Oh.
It has to be our second home. Our first home's up here, stupid.
Okay, well.
Fuck. What do you think of the Raiders?
The Raiders?
Too many points.
See,
we can't get favorites right. We can't get fucking dogs right. What can we do? Eat donuts?
I don't even know, like, you know how little I know about this? I don't even, the Raiders. Okay, you think the Panthers are still going to remain shit?
The rocket is going to start.
He feels like a coverer to me. It feels like he could lose that game by 4. But you know what? We're gonna do it your way this week. You want the Raiders? I'll give you the Raiders.
Mark it down.
Oh, you jumped at that. Raiders in. Okay.
I want this to work, dude.
Yeah, you want this to work. Okay.
You know, you have all these followers. You know, then they follow me, and then we're going 0-5. We can't be this way. Focus.
Take us through like the emotions that you went through. Were you embarrassed last week for real?
I was fucking miserable on Sunday. You understand?
That bad? Like you were quiet. You were quiet. I didn't get any texts.
Yeah, well, fuck. I mean, what's the point? What's the point of texting you what we're trying to do here, and then I see my picture with a donut in my hand? I want all my fucking photos back. All of them. You're going to get a fucking cease and desist letter, huh? Okay.
Okay. Number 2, Godfather special. We already locked one in. Las Vegas. We're going square pants.
Why everything I put in you got to add square pants to? Like, fuck.
Vegas is pretty square, but like I said, I don't have a leg to stand on anymore, so...
You know what's square? Fucking donuts are square.
What?
Think about it. You're not on my level.
We're wasting people's time here. What do you like? What else do you like?
First of all, you tell me people enjoy our interaction. Those are your words. We're not wasting nobody's time.
I mean...
People tune in just to see me self-combust. So let me do my thing, and that's it. Okay, what's next? So you don't like the Jags, and you know what? The Jags... They dropped the ball twice. I don't like people that drop the ball, huh?
Aren't they 0 in their last, 9 or something? They just... They seem like a team that never covers and never wins.
Okay, fuck them. How about that? And let me tell you, this Sam Darnold guy, I'm going off on it. This Sam Darnold guy starting to fucking piss me off. Okay?
He's making you look silly.
Okay? I'm telling you. Okay? We're going to have...
You want to go back to that one?
When this guy comes back to Earth, we're going to have a special podcast fucking episode. Okay.
What about the Titans? How are they a favorite?
Against anyone? We're not doing the Titans anymore.
I'm not. I don't want to take them.
When you stabbed me in the heart twice, no.
Okay.
How about this one? I particularly was not impressed with the Broncos last week. Played my Steelers. They look like shit.
Baker going to keep cooking?
I think
keep baking or whatever they say about him.
I think he's gonna bake. If I had to pick another one, I know it's another under touchdown, 6.5, high spread, blah blah blah. But I did not see much from Denver. Park it, right. Whatever. Why don't you, pretty boy, give us a pick?
New strategy. I'll give it to you. I'll give you the bucks.
With that one? Okay. Beautiful. Anything to get out of this fucking hell. Fucking shit. I can't believe it. Fucking.
Okay.
When there's a knock at my door, this is right out of Sebastian Maniscalco's routine. You can't have people knocking at my door. Stop sending things to my house.
Last week wasn't me. We already touched on that. Lions -3 on the road.
Again.
They warrant that? I don't know.
No, I don't like it.
You want to go against Sam Darnold again? I know you like the Texans.
I do like the Texans, actually. But the only thing that I have a problem with, doing it early like this, I would really like to get an injury status report on Joe Mixon. Right?
Yeah, he got hurt. Rolled his ankle or something last week.
He rolled his ankle very badly.
He finished the game, though.
No. He tried it one. He did one more carry, and that was it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, I do like the Texans, but I don't know if with the information that's missing, again, what fucking difference does it make? We can't pick Stugatz. Trying to pretend here like fucking that's going to make a diff. Anyway.
Who's going to win the game that I'm going to?
Man,
that's a lot of points for the Brownies.
Let me tell you something. I told my wife maybe 6 months ago, when Pisk and the boys go do the NFL road trip, I'm going to go this year. Then you pull out that stinky bingo machine and you bingo machine a trip to Cleveland where I'm persona non grata. I probably have some sort of a bond outstanding over that. I can't go to that stadium.
So tell me this, Godfather. When I was finishing hockey the other night in Etobicoke, walk out of the arena, I see a beautiful display of the Montreal Canadiens' greatest players.
Yeah, I saw this. That's a beautiful
on this beautiful picture. Yes.
Yeah, beautiful.
But so, do you think? I made a little bit of a stink about it because there's also a big giant mural of David Pasternak in one of the arenas up in Etobicoke.
I love it.
Same arena. At the front door, you have Habs memorabilia.
Mm-hmm.
And in the arena itself, you have David Pasternak with a big advertisement.
Game 7.
So let me ask you this. When I go to Cleveland this weekend, is there going to be like a section for Steelers and Ravens? Like, is there going to be some nice, like, Ben Roethlisberger memorabilia?
Ben Roethlisberger 33-2-1 versus those clowns. No, you're not.
Do you see what I'm saying? Is there another professional franchise out there that does it like these clowns in Toronto?
That's
crazy, right?
That is crazy.
That would never happen in Montreal. Never.
from a sporting standpoint, absolutely. You're not going to Pittsburgh and see any of this garbage. No chance. You're with us or you're against us. End of story. And
They have their two
I am
biggest.
a lifetime Steeler fan. I will not come to your little trip, even just to visit that city.
They have two of their biggest rivals being
it's crazy.
Advertised in their local arenas. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Am I overreacting?
No. Well, maybe a little, but it's not that important because these people, they are so full of themselves, they can't even take themselves serious. So, honest.
Okay. Focus.
Stop talking about hockey.
Focus.
We got two picks. We need 3 more. Right
Who do you
now,
like it? Giants and Cleveland.
2-0. We're 2-0, baby. Right now. Let's make it 3. Let's go.
Giants and Cleveland.
Why do we got to take this game, man? Why?
I think that's too many points to the Browns, don't you?
That motherfucker Daniel Jones,
Okay.
Listen,
Dolphins and Seahawks.
If we
too
have
much,
to,
I'm trying to get some conversations
going. If we have to, we're not giving up the points. We're taking the fucking points.
We're taking. You want Cleveland?
No, sorry. You see, you're confusing me because I'm getting so fucking upset. We are going to go with the Giants plus 6.5. If we have to take that game,
I'd like to. I think it's too many points. So you want to lock in the Giants?
Before you lock fucking anything in, I'm going to tell you something. This is going to be public knowledge. If you do a live from the stadium saying, I can't believe the Godfather made me pick fucking the Giants.
Come
on. Swear to God, I'll be waiting for you at the border.
Come on, man. We're not going to do it like this. I just thought, why not?
Take the Giants. We're not fucking taking Cleveland.
Okay.
We are not.
We're Giants. All right. 3 down.
We're taking.
Do you have confidence in this?
Not laying. We're taking.
We're taking.
Okay? 3-0.
Okay. Next.
We can't do the Dolphins.
You didn't like nothing in the Steelers?
We can't do
the Dolphins. Too many injuries there.
Too many injuries.
Don't know what's going on. Ravens -1 at the Cowboys. Do we go with what we need in that game? We need Dallas.
Well, why do we need Dallas?
You don't
just
remember
so the Ravens start off 0-3?
Well, that. But also, we bet it this week.
Why you got to bring all this shit up for? Well, we're going to talk about bets. Well, what's up with this Falcons play? No.
Falcons plus 3.5. That's a good number. That's a really good number.
Yeah. Have you watched Mahomes?
Yeah, you just
have you watched them?
Yeah.
Have you watched the calls?
The refereeing? Yeah.
Have you watched the calls that fucking Kansas City's getting? Have you? Okay, hold on.
Okay, you don't want to touch the Steelers. That game's out. Bears and Colts, you don't like either of those two teams either. But you'd probably go Colts, knowing you.
Yeah,
you don't like the Bears.
That is correct. You know me very well. This is the sad part of my life.
The Texans, you like the Texans, no matter what, because you're not a Sam Darnold fan. You think the wheels are going to fall off.
Under a field goal?
Giants, yeah. We're taking the Giants, so I have something to cheer when I'm in Cleveland, which is a great way to pick this contest, by the way, folks. If you need a strategy, this is a great way to do it.
I am very certain that before the end, by the halfway mark, we're back to Circa million signs. I am sure of it.
Saints, Eagles. We didn't do nothing there, right? You like the Eagles.
I like the Eagles there. I don't know about you. I don't know what to tell you there, but
You said he liked the Bucks. You said we're not touching the Titans.
the Bucks are locked in.
Oh yeah.
The fuck? Like, are you paying attention to your own fucking show?
No, you know what?
You're not focused.
My
You're
Roxy
not focused.
My Roxy Roxborough pen is struggling here. I don't know, shy in front of the lights or something, but it's not working anymore, so I can't write anything down. Okay. Focus. You want to go Houston again? They've only let us down on back-to-back weeks, but if you want to go for the hat trick, I'm down.
Hat trick time.
Hat trick
time.
Okay.
Fucking Texans, Giants, Bucks, Raiders. One more, Jesucristo, please.
One more.
Please, baby Jesucristo. Somebody help me.
Bengals minus 7.5 seems like too much to me.
That seems like too much to me, too. Double Monday Nighter this week.
Yeah, right? What's up with that? Why?
I don't fucking know.
You must have read something about that. Usually they do that in week 1, but now, and it's like at the same time, too. One starts at 7, one starts at 8.
Week 1, they had that Brazil game on Friday, so I think they kind of fucked that up. And
yeah, true.
Okay, so listen.
I'm all ears.
I haven't watched enough of the Commanders to... I don't know. I feel it's either the Eagles. You got to have a pick, no? That's all you're bringing to the table this week? Oh, look, give me Cleveland. Give me something to cheer for in fucking Cleveland? Really?
I've been telling you what I like, but you don't seem to...
What did you like? You didn't tell me nothing of what you like.
Okay, what do I like? For real.
For real.
Just let me write down what the hell we actually did here. Tampa Bay.
You want me to give you a recap?
Not yet. You can do it at the end. I think it's pretty entertaining to watch the recap. Okay. So I said that I don't mind the Eagles on the road, +3. I also said that I think the Falcons +3.5 is a great number. I think the Bengals -7.5 at home is too many points. Not sure what's going on. I would take Buffalo in that game before Jacksonville. Okay. I'm done with the Jags. They disgust me. 49ers and Rams, I don't know. There's so many injuries in that one. I don't know which way to run.
No, we're not. Yeah, we're leaving that one alone.
Philly, according to movement, I know how much you like the movement. According to the movement from the odds, now that was before this Atlanta one blew up. So Atlanta might be the leading one there in terms of movement. That I went 10-6 in my regular pool last week, but somehow it went 0-5 in this. I don't know. Seahawks, I have no idea. Raiders were on them. Titans, Packers, that's a revenge game. Like, I know you love revenge games. That's Malik Willis coming back to Tennessee.
No. Jordan Love is going to be playing.
Oh, is he?
I'm almost certain.
You said that last week.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I told you last week. I told you. Go back to the tape. Last week I told you they hadn't put him on IR yet, and there was a chance he could play. But he's going to play this week.
They didn't need him.
So if we're doing anything,
maybe
the Packers.
Maybe Malik Willis is the number 1 now.
No, can you stop it?
Colts, Bears, I don't know. No. I'd say it's down from what I've been hearing. The Eagles
or the Commanders.
And you don't like the Falcons.
I'd rather not for my sanity, but if you want that, I'll give it to you. You're going to pick number 5.
I'm going to pick number 5.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take the Eagles.
Eagles. Lock it in.
Okay, let's hear it. Godfather recap.
1-0. Texans -2. 2-0. Giants +6.5. 3-0. Eagles on the road +3. 4-0. Bucks at home -6.5. And the Las Vegas special. Raiders -5. We let the carnage end, please.
Cross your fingers. Plug your nose. So what happens? What happens here? This is the defining week. If we shit the bed again, we're going booby. It's booby bets. We'll call it free picks for another week. But if we stink the house out again, this new segment is called Booby Bets. And before we sign off, I just want to say a big thank you to every one of the very smart bettors out there that have requested to come on our podcast and shoot the shit with the Godfather and I. I am going to make a list. I wanted to get this NFL trip out of the way before I started bringing guests on, let the Godfather and I get back into the rhythm. But I want to have all of you guys on. So I know we got some very sharp NBA prop dudes that their season starts up at the beginning of October, mid-October, the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about there. Yeah.
We want to have both those guys on, so that'll be a little treat for all of you. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of Bet Bash people that have been reaching out on the regular, and even some of people from back home in Chateauguay. Pizza Tom mentioned that he would like to come on the podcast. Can you believe that? He beat me by a point in fantasy this week. He's like, does that mean I get to come on the pod? I said, dude, say the words, because he's got some good sportsbook stories. I got some great audio recordings of him at the sportsbook when I worked there 20 years ago.
I'm down for whatever. A friend of yours is a friend of mine, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah. Thank you to all those people, and we will be sending out invites soon to get some other people on here, and it'll be in between. I don't think we'll bring them on to do this pick shit. No, I think it'll be like an episode on its own type of thing. Yeah. So that's that. All right, keep an eye out for me this weekend, folks. Giants
Did you get your tickets
at the Browns.
Who doesn't have tickets on fucking Thursday afternoon?
The tickets. First of all, we're seven guys, so that has caused me all kinds of fucking pain because Ticketmaster, who has a brutal website, by the way.
Oh,
I screamed about that on Twitter.
Shit.
No, beyond shit. Dude, every time you zoom in on a section, your browser crashes. Every single time. So here I am trying to figure it out because they won't let you buy 7 tickets because they say, hey, you're leaving one ticket or one seat alone by itself. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, my God.
So I gotta do a combination of Ticketmaster and StubHub because I'd like us to piggyback one another, 4 and 3, 3 and 4, whatever, so that we're all the same, so that I don't ever see the guy at the other end of the aisle. I want to be able to see everyone. I want to be able to share this. Yes. This is stadium number 14, by the way. Guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, you probably should.
14 of these things?
Yes. Yeah, you want me to read them to you?
Yes, please do.
We started in 2008. This is how we'll sign it off. We started in Buffalo. Yeah, and you can go and see a picture of all these places that we've been to. I put a nice collage together on my Instagram account. So, yeah, go check that out, and you will be impressed. I'm telling you, I'm very impressed. The boys are so fired up. We need this. We haven't done this since 2019. We need this.
The pandemic put a damper
Yes, this will be our 14th stadium, folks.
That's crazy.
We started in Buffalo in 2008. 2009, we went to Green Bay, Lambeau Field.
Yeah.
2010, we went to Cincinnati.
You remember when you gave Ocho Cinco versus who they play? Who they play?
Can't remember.
Score? You can't remember.
Huh? 2011, we went to what has been my craziest trip by far so far. We went to New Orleans. Yeah, beautiful. Unbelievable. Carnage. Fantastic. 2012, we went and froze our asses off at MetLife Stadium in New York to watch the Giants.
Unbelievable.
We decided to end that cold bullshit in 2013. We went to Arizona. Great time. Yeah. That was the first time that we all stayed in the same house.
Yeah.
So that was badass instead of doing hotels. 2014, we went to San Diego. Got to see Qualcomm Stadium before they left for Los Angeles, which was a ton of fun. San Diego was beautiful.
You caused that. You showing up.
I caused that, but the tailgating there was spectacular. We had.
I remember you telling me you were pretty
the tacos.
impressed with that.
Tacos in the parking lot were fantastic. Then in 2015, we went to Jerry's World. Yeah, which it was something to see. It is something to see. The screens in that place, banana land. 2016, smaller group, but we went down to Nashville. Caught a Preds game, caught a Titans game. Great times. 2017 was our 10-year anniversary, so we did 2 of them. We did Thursday night in Atlanta, and then we went down to Tampa Bay for the Sunday game.
Is that when it snowed in Atlanta for the first time in 45 years?
We got trapped on the tarmac. We got trapped on the tarmac of 7 drunken, hungover dudes in an airplane on the tarmac in Atlanta for 4 hours. All we could do was talk in the group chat. And people are like, what the hell is going on? I'm sweating. I stink. How do we get – it was supposed to be a quick 45 minutes up and down. Maybe a bit more than that, but anyways, that was our 10-year anniversary. 2018, we went and took a shit ton of gummies and went to the game in Denver, where we also watched the Browns. But Mile High Stadium, high and Mile High. And the last road trip that we did was
GRP land.
Yeah, we went to Chicago and froze our asses off there as well. Soldier Field. I'm so glad that one is done. You couldn't pay me to go to a Bears game in cold weather. I've done it. I did an outdoor Blackhawks game there, New Year's Eve. So cold that you would tear up and your tears would freeze on your face. People crying in the stands because it was so cold. And that was our last trip. 2019, phenomenal. We got to do the whole Blackhawks experience there. Corey was still guarding the cage for the Hawks, and gave us the VIP tour and everything. It was fantastic. And that was it. The pandemic hit, and everyone got a little bit older, and it fell apart. But we revived it, resurrected it. The boys will. I'll be meeting the boys there tomorrow afternoon in Cleveland. I'm going to drive down with Mikey the Runner. And the other guys are driving from Montreal.
Good.
And
Friday Mikey the Runner's coming?
Oh, yeah. He's part of the 7.
You guys are going to have a good time.
Yeah. So there's...
I'm happy you've resurrected it. And if you pick a decent game, maybe I might even come. Fucking Cleveland.
So that's it. Keep an eye out for me. And cheer in our picks. I have no idea.
What section of the stadium are you
Fade. I don't know. I haven't bought them yet.
You still don't have tickets.
I tried for 3 hours today to get us the right section. I finally decided on one, and MasterCard just locked my phone because they thought not my phone, they locked my card. Yeah. They locked my card, so
I know you love calling banks.
So that's why I was so rattled setting this up. And then when I went to use my backup card, the backup card expired in August. So I'm not in a good place right now, but that's why I got to finish this. And
thanks for the donuts. I'll have it with an espresso tonight.
All right.
Ciao.
Let's hope it doesn't happen again. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll catch you guys next week. Fade up. Fade.